In this video, we are going to talk about the Contacts tab in your virtual office. You can see up here we have three different views. We can do favorite, recent, or all. Right now I'm in the all, so I would see my entire directory. And then underneath that we have the search bar. This search bar you can search by name, by phone number, or by group. This means I can start typing in someone's name and I could get their contacts. I could start typing in a phone number and everybody who started with a 503 could come up, or I could type a group, say sales, and everybody in the sales department would show up here. Right now I have all my groups compacted, but to see who else is in the group, just click the arrow and it will show you everyone. And by hovering over their name, you can get a little bit more information. And then also you have the ability right next to the person's name to IM them, to call them, or to start a video conference. Also, when you hover over the name, you're going to see this box pop up, and this is going to have the contact information. So again, we can start an IM by just clicking IM, or you can see all of the information like extensions, phone numbers, mobile devices, email, whatever you have in their contact, you'll be able to see here. If you want more information, you can click on this and it'll pop up with another box that could have more information depending on what you all have in their contact. Right now, James is in my favorites, so this is highlighted blue. If I decided that I didn't want him to be in my favorites, I could just click it and it would turn unhighlighted, and that's how I know that it's not in my favorites. If I do want to keep him as my favorite, I can just simply click again and the star will show up next to his name. This box will also show you the history, so any past calls or voicemails or IMs you'll be able to see here. And then if you want to copy the information, you can press the plus button. Going on to the Recents tab, this is going to show you who you have reached out to recently. This is not your recent calls, this is just recent contacts that you have. Again, you can see the last date was in December, and then you can also have the ability to reach out to these people with the same options. Next is Favorites. Favorites is anybody who you click that star next to. This is a quick reference that if you call someone a couple times and you realize that, actually I need to find their contact quickly, you can put a star next to their name and you won't have to sort through your entire directory. They'll show up on your favorites. A couple other things on this tab are if you want to add a new contact, just click the plus person. And you can either import it from your Outlook or from your Google or whatever other contact you have, or you can also just create a new one. And this will pop up and let you determine the information that you want to add. And then you simply press save, and it will now show up in your whole directory. And then you can go in and press favorites if you'd like. You can choose a couple different ways to view. You can either sort by last name first or first name first, or you can go by availability. So right now I have availability, so everybody who is available is going to show up first, and then it will be anybody who's away or do not disturb will show underneath. You can also filter by different departments, different locations, or personal versus company.